Hello and welcome back to the Retroverse, and thanks for joining us here for another episode of collecting a full PAL Dreamcast set. And today it's episode 20, the big 20, and we're adding in 5 games. Now I've just got to do a little caveat here. This is the second time I've filmed this because I made a mistake on the first time. I got the count wrong. I actually forgot about the 2 games from the Nerd Fest that I picked up. So I did another video where I started on 153, but it's not. Throw the count up, it's 155. That's right, I'm refilming it. It's 155, get it right, idiot. And we're gonna go straight into it. So I have already unboxed these because of that. So I already know what they are, but I'm gonna throw the first one out because people will know this one. And I picked this one up from Newcastle Gaming Market, and it is Toy Racer. Now, if you watch that video, which you should do anyways, there'll be a link in the description down below. I picked up Toy Racer, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Giga Wing, but I only added into the collection officially Giga Wing and Marvel vs. Capcom because that took us up to 149, and obviously I did the 150 special. But here we are, 156 for +1, it's Toy Racer. Now we already have Toy Commander, which, to be fair, I have played Toy Racer. I do prefer Toy Commander just because of the actual, the whole bedroom and the toys and you flying around and stuff. Whereas this is just kind of generic racing game. But there you go, Toy Racer straight in at 156. Lovely stuff. Now next up here, it's Wetrix. For 157, and I'm in heaven, a nice wet heaven. That's a bit dodgy. Yeah, so I've never actually played Wetrix. Now I do remember there was a brilliant copy on the N64 at Newcastle Gaming Market, and I didn't pick it up. And when I went back to get it, it had gone, and I was pretty devastated because the box was unbelievable. Everybody knows I love a good box, so I was pretty devastated at that. And I didn't really know that this was on the Dreamcast until I went through my list and I thought, ooh, I've never played it before. Is it any good? We'll throw some footage up as usual, but I'm not really sure. It's obviously a water puzzle game like Tetris. Might have to give it a blast because I do like a puzzle game and Tetris is a classic game. But there you go, 157, it's Wetrix into the Retroverse collection. Lovely. Now here's a big one. So I got 4 of these from the same seller who I got the last 20 from. But I made a special request on this one. Obviously it had to be complete. Everyone knows I'm a completionist. And this one, it's Phantasy Star Online version 2. Now, actually I just realized I haven't actually looked through those ones, but trust us, they are complete. But you've got disc, but this one actually came with, and I wanted to make sure that it did come with it, the Dream Key 3.0. So to play this, you had to have the updated Dream Key software, so you sort of, your internal browser on your Dreamcast, the manual there looking lovely and crisp, hello. The Dream Key there as well. I've got it all just coming out of here. Hello, look at this. Paperwork after paperwork. Sign the documents. There you go. Dreamcast Online version 2. Tremendous. But there you go. Complete with Dream Key 3.0. There you go. So, what they did is obviously back then, we're talking 99 or 2000, I think it was for this. Updated game. Basically, when I did a little bit about the research, they sort of did a half release with version 1, and then this was what they wanted to complete. But they were rushed too soon to bring out version 1, so they did an updated game. Bit cheeky, because back then, I mean, again, I know what it's like now with especially Call of Duty. You pay 70 quid for a game and FIFA, and then you spend £1,000 on packs. Or was that just me? or you know, you get your COD points and all that stuff, but to release another game because you didn't finish the first game's a bit cheeky, that for me. But fair play, Sega. Yeah, I didn't actually play version 2. I played version 1 back in the day, but I never played version 2. I think I had moved on a bit from there because I never even, I don't think I even got the updated Dream Key version 3 either. But there you go, Phantasy Star Online version 2 into the collection. I've obviously already got version 1. Next up, it's Exhibition of Speed. Looks a bit like Roadsters, fairly generic racer. There was quite a lot of racing games on the Dreamcast. Oh, the old inlays fell out. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But actually, let's just have a look. There's the disc there. If you remember on that Roadsters one, I got the 2 discs, which was pretty peculiar. Here you go, Exhibition of Speed. And there's even a registration card. I love them, how they're like a cool like postcard thing. Did anybody actually use registration cards? I never personally have sent off a registration card. Let us know in the comments, have you actually used a registration card or registered the game? I never have. Even to this day where you can register them online and stuff, I've never done it. But last in, oh sorry, that was, what was that? That was number 159. Sorry, 159. So 160, we're going in here and it's Looney Tunes Space Race. There you go. Again, another generic racer, Mario Kart, but with Looney Tunes, 1 to 4 players there. I mean, the box art is tremendous there. Old Daffy Duck and Yosemite Sam. Quality characters from back in the day. Infogrames, they were a big developer. I'm not sure if they're around. Nice and complete with old El Manuel. Lovely stuff. Look at that, man. Shush. You can tell the sign of the times back then that people very rarely use the manuals, because a lot on the Dreamcast ones, they're so crisp, it's ridiculous. Oh, that's really nice, that. Put that there for a second. It's nice and coloured manual. Normally they're that horrible white and blue, the Dreamcast colours, the pages. But that's actually got a load of colours and stuff on the characters. That's really nice. I like that. So there you have it. 160 games into the collection and part of the set. Now I do actually have another one, but I'm not going to break it out yet. And I've had it for a little while. I bought it off eBay, which would take us up to 161. But other than that, I don't have anything else in the pipeworks or over to my right here in sort of storage, if you will. I do have this box here, though. I'll show you, because it's going to be a Dreamcast special, and there's something ultra rare in here, and I've never seen it before. I've never seen anybody have it before, and it's one of a limited run press release type things where there was only, I think, 5,000 made. Which, so basically, if I've got one of these, it's like, here we go. I've got this big box here, which has got several accessories in it, and it has a big box game. Now, I'm not going to give it away, but I'll give you a little hint. I already have the game, and I have it sealed, but this is the big box variant. Now, the good thing about Dreamcast is, as Dreamcast collectors will know, there's not many sort of big box variant or limited edition variants of the games. So there's not as much to collect as other systems where they have like bigger box or variants, or there's limited edition ones. A little bit like Wii U that I'm getting interested in, and I'm kind of thinking, oh, I'm going to pull the trigger soon on it. I'm just going to tick off a bit more Dreamcast, I think, and then I'm going to hit the detonate button and go full nuclear explosion and do a big pickup on that one. I'm talking big, 3-number game big. But there, I've got that one. I'm going to do that as a special because there's a lot of history involved around in that box. And I wanted to do as a bit of a special, just as a bit of a lesson, if you will, an education piece for people, and show off that one specific item which is ultra rare, again, which I'm super proud to own. Big thank you and shout out to the seller for actually letting us have that from his collection, because he's got a massive Dreamcast collection, and it probably not who you think. It was somebody in Europe. But yeah, there you go. Anyways, we've got 160 games into the Retroverse now in the Dreamcast collection. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. Share it with your friends and family who are into retro gaming. Go back and catch yourself up on the episodes. Like I said, it's episode 20 now. How many episodes is this series going to be? I'm not really sure. I'm up to 160 games. And actually, let's just do a quick collection status. So that would give me, I think it's 73.73%. So almost 3/4 of the way through now. Not long to go. So what do I need? I need another 57 games, only 57 games. But I've got some things that I'm on the lookout for, but nothing concrete yet. But I do think I am going to pull the trigger on the CEX road trip. I have done a bit of research now, so I think there's around about 8 or 9 shops in the northeast, and there's around 7 games in those shops combined that I need for the Dreamcast. So I am going to pull the trigger and do that. That's going to be a bit of a longer video, I think, just because obviously I've got to drive to each one. I'm going to video each shop, show off the stock like I do on me shorts for the bit of a stock check, and then break it down, and I might pick up some other stuff if I see it, so who knows. Thankfully I've been paid. But yeah, thanks for watching. Press the subscribe button over here if you don't mind, because I really appreciate all the support. Watch my last video over here, and I'll catch you next week for a special Game Boy Mega Haul video, which is going to be tremendous. I've got an unreal condition Game Boy DMG and a load of games boxed complete, as is my style. So make sure you subscribe to check out that video next week. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.